Dear learners, so in this video I am going to discuss the first chapter from your Sociology of class 11. First part of your book, means first part of your complete syllabus, is named as Introducing Sociology, and from the first part, the first chapter is your Sociology and Society. This is the prime or preliminary chapter from your first part. That's why I'm going to discuss the first chapter, Sociology and Society. So in order to need or deal with sociology for the next 2 years in class 11 and class 12, you need to know what is sociology actually. Sociology, what is sociology, and what is the concept of sociology, what do you understand by sociology, then the nature of sociology, then its scope, its definition by different scholars, then the necessity of reading this subject. You have to know all these things. So I'm going to discuss, so far my knowledge, or so far I can sum up in this video, I'm going to discuss the complete syllabus, Sociology and Society, because the basis of sociology is the society itself. If the society is not there, we cannot concern the study of, we cannot hold the study of sociology. Society is the prime factor of sociology. That's why society and sociology are here together. So in this chapter you will need to know, first thing, very basic thing, is that sociology studies about human society. First thing you need to know, sociology always studies about human society. Okay, so society should be there, and if the society is there, then sociology will definitely studies the human society. It is an interconnected whole, so everything has a connection in the society. So as an interconnected whole, sociology observes society as an interconnected whole, and then it studies about that particular human society. So yes, and moreover, how the society and the individual interact with each other, this is also studied by sociology. Sociology also studies how the individual of the society and the society itself interact with each other. Everything is important. Individual form the society, and also individual connect or interact with the society, and this is what studied by sociology. So this is the thing. Second important thing is that one important task of sociology is to unravel the connection between the personal problem and the public issue. Yes, some personal problems, as a person I may have some personal problem, and there will be some public issue, like those public issues and the public problems are there. So sociology unravel or it unravel or reduces the connection, or it has a connection between the personal problem and the public issue, but it distinguishes that particular connection. So it unravels the connection between the public issue and the personal problem. This is the second task of sociology. Third important chapter is that, so you will get to know that sociology is a systematic study of the society. Sociology, you can't do that general or haphazard kind of study regarding the society. You may go there, I may give you a task, just go there and do a study regarding the society of the society. You may go there, but that is not called sociology until it is not systematic. You have to do a systematic study of the society, then it is called the sociology. So we should better know that sociology studies about, sociology is a systematic study, or it is a study, but it is systematic, in a very systematic way regarding the society. It is a systematic study of the society, and it is quite distinct or different. It has a difference from the philosophical and the religious reflection. You will get some religious reflection in the society, you will get the philosophical reflection, but sociology is very comprehensive, and it is wider from the philosophical or that particular religious feelings or reflection, and it is quite distinct. It has a difference. It has a difference from the philosophical and from the religious reflection of regarding the society. Okay, then we can also see that there is a distinct or difference between the common sense observation of the society. If someone gives us a task that observe the society, that is a common sense, some common sense observation may come, and that is quite non-natural. But sociology also differs from the common sense perception and common sense of observation regarding the society. Clear? So we know that it is a distinct. Four important thing is that I have already told you, society and sociology studies about the human society in a very systematic way. So it unravel the connection between the public and the personal problem. Yes. And third important thing, that it is also distinct from the philosophical and religious reflection. Moreover, sociology, the distinct way of studying society, can be better understood if we look back historically at the intellectual ideas and material context within which sociology was born and later grew. Yes, very important thing. So in order to understand better, okay, we have to go back to that particular era where we have to go back to the history of sociology, history of the birth of sociology and the growth of sociology. Then we may understand better. Then it has some ideas, okay, to concern or to form the study of sociology. It has some ideas, like intellectual ideas are there, material contexts are there, some material contexts are there, on which those means those context, material context, and those intellectual ideas, the subject sociology or the discipline sociology, it was born and it grew later. So okay, in this chapter we will get to know all of the things. And the more important thing is that these ideas and material developments were mainly, these were Western, these ideas were mainly Western, but with the global consequence, it also grew later time, means it grew in India also. But the ideas were mainly from the Western world. Okay. So the thing is that we will also look into the global aspect and the manner in which sociology emerged in India. Yes, the main ideas and those concepts, those material developments were from the Western world, but it also towards the later period, it emerged in India also. Sociology as a discipline, sociology as a study, it emerged in India also. So it is very important to remember that just as it's everyone has a biography. So like every subject, every discipline have a biography. So sociology have as a discipline, sociology has a biography. That means it has a history. It has a history of its birth. It grew later. The birth was in Western world, but it grew later. It emerged in India in the later period. So it has a biography. So we will need to know, and from that particular time, from that particular thing, we will also know the scope of sociology and its relationship with different subjects, different academic disciplines. Like it has a connection, sociology has a connection with the political science, sociology has a connection with the economics, sociology has a connection with anthropology also, history also, geography also. So everything, it has a connection. So as we know that, so sociology becomes a very comprehensive discipline and wider discipline. That's why we will get to know its emergence in India, its history, its history of its birth in Western world, but it emergence in India, how it developed in India. So we will get to know all of the things. And most importantly, in this chapter, you will have the sociological imagination, the personal problem versus the public issues. You will get to know here. And the most important thing is that you will get to know there are the difference between the common sense perception and the sociological imagination. There has a difference. You will get to know here. So again, the most important thing will come along with the study of sociology. The scope of sociology is there, the emergence is there. Then you will get to know characteristics sociology are there. Then you will get to know the pluralities and equalities among society. Then sociology and society are connected, na? So after sociology, society will come, but in a society will get pluralities. Pluralities is the different type of things. So multiple type of things, so multiple type of language in a society. If we see the society of India, then we will get the pluralities here. Pluralities, Indian society is the living example of pluralities, or plurality. Where there is plurality, inequalities will also come. So pluralities means in terms of culture, in terms of language, in terms of dresses, in terms of people. So pluralities are there, and while there is plurality, there will definitely be inequalities, and Indian society is the best example or the living example of both the things, inequalities and pluralities. Inequalities regarding caste, class, then religion, race, everything will come into this chapter. So where you just remind the thing or remember the thing, pluralities, while there is pluralities, there will be definitely inequalities among the societies, and Indian society is the best example or the living example. So yes, after that you will get to know, yes, introducing sociology. Sociology has a difference between the common sense knowledge or common sense perception, then intellectual ideas that went into the making of sociology. I am not going to make this video so long, but I will make the different videos in order to understand this concept in a better way. So what do you understand by the intellectual ideas that went into making the discipline of sociology? Some intellectual ideas are there, some material issues are there that went into making the study of sociology or the discipline of sociology. Then after that, why should we study the beginning and growth of sociology in Europe? Sociology was taken its birth in Europe. As I have told you, in the Western world, European society was undergoing tremendous terrible changes in the 18th and the 19th century, and with the advent of the capitalism and industrialization, because of that particular thing, sociology emerged in Europe, in the Western world. Then again, it also the growth of sociology in the later periods in India, how it started, that emergence of sociology as a discipline, and it emerged in India also. Then you will get to know then the scope of sociology and its relationship to the other social science disciplines. So it has a connection with the sociology has a connection with economics. From those concepts, means the capitalist class, that mixed economy, that economy has a connection with sociological perspective. Okay, then sociology and political science are much more related. It has a connection. Then sociology and history are connected. Sociology and history has a connection. Sociology and psychology has a connection. Then sociology and anthropology has a connection, because of sociology, as we have known that sociology as an interconnected whole, it has a connection with all the disciplines and all the social science discipline. That's why the scope of sociology, as you know, that the scope of sociology is very vast. It is very comprehensive. The study of sociology is very comprehensive, and when you study sociology, it makes you comprehensive, it makes you wider. So after this lesson, after this video, I am not going to make it so longer, but in the next video I'm going to say the different concept, how sociology has a connection with the political science, how sociology has a connection with the economics. I'm going to say in the next video in a very detailed form. But towards the end of the chapter, we'll get to know some words are there, the meanings are there, capitalism. You have to go through these terms very minutely. Capitalism, what do you understand by capitalism? Dialectic. Dialectic is a kind of thing, means is the existence or action of opposing social forces. Empirical investigation is very much important. Feminist theories are there. So macro sociology, there are two divisions, like in economics you have got that macroeconomics and microeconomics. In sociology is also macro sociology, is that it is the study of the large scale groups, organizations, social systems in a larger way. And micro sociology is the study of human behavior in the context of face-to-face interaction. In the context of face-to-face interaction, when we when we study the human behavior, that is called microsociology. Then social constraints are there, values, what do you understand by values? So you will get all the important terms in the glossary part, and you have to know the meaning also for your examination purpose and for your further study also. So in this video I'm going to sum up these things. In the next video I will come with the concept, the scope of sociology, and how, yes, the emergence of sociology in India, its birth history in Europe. So I'm going to discuss in detailed form. So thank you so much for watching.